One more thing. Jason Kidd said the boat is not burning. This one we're watching right now.
I'm here because I have to be.
Dallas is going to get a seat at the table.
That's it. It's me versus the machine.
Nice penetrating thrust to the middle.
People forget about Flynn.
Hot man, the hot player.
Wait. One more thing.
Fired up.
I'm fired up too, Dirk, and welcome. You're still locked on to the Dallas Mavericks, your team every day. My name is Nick Angstadt, media member covering the Mavs for 10 years. Thanks for being every day. Making Locked On Mavs your first listen, and thanks for listening to this One More Thing. It's a bonus episode of Locked On Mavs. Today's episode is brought to you by FanDuel. Right now, new customers can bet just $5, and if you win, you get $300 in bonus bets to use across the app. Head to FanDuel.com to take advantage of that. Today, I want to talk about the postgame after the Pelicans game because Jason Kidd said something that a lot of Mavs fans are going to be upset about, or at least according to Max Christie, he said something. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the reason he thinks the offense is bad. Is that an excuse? Is that a worthy excuse? Well, I'll talk about Cooper Flagg's comments post-game too, because Cooper Flagg said, this is the most I've lost since ever. Are we concerned about Cooper Flagg and the losing that's happening for the Mavericks and for him right now? I just want to start with Jason Kidd because we've learned some things about Jason Kidd over his tenure here with the Dallas Mavericks. It's been a while. I mean, it's been a while. Think back to, it feels like it's been forever, decades. It feels like it's been with Jason Kidd because you go back to 2022, the Mavs went to the Western Conference Finals. That was a team with Luka, Brunson. Like that was, go all the way back then. I mean, there's just so many different iterations of this team that we've seen with Jason Kidd. And we've seen them go to the Western Conference Finals. We saw them miss the entire postseason. We saw them go to the finals. We saw them miss the entire postseason. Or go to the play-in game and then miss the playoffs. And now we've seen this team. And the thing that is consistent with Jason Kidd is that he is okay with failure. He is okay with losing. He is okay with putting guys in bad positions to see what they've got, what they're made of. And I think this team is exactly that. He doesn't know what he has in this team. We've said that from the very beginning of this season, putting out the lineups that he did, putting out the lineups without a point guard, putting the quote-unquote Cooper Flagg as the point guard lineup out there. Jason Kidd didn't know what this team was going into this season. We thought we knew what this team was going to be. And then he hasn't known even more because of the injuries. And honestly, like that is an excuse for this team to not be good, to not be playoff level, I guess. But it's not an excuse to lose to this Pelicans team without Zion. It's not an excuse to lose to that Wizards team without good players. It's not an excuse for this team to look as bad as they have to be the 30th offense to have 6 of the 16 101 offensive rating games in the entire NBA so far this season. It's not an excuse to have that bad of a team right now. But Max Christie was asked, what was Jason Kidd's post-game message to the team? And on one hand, of course, he's going to say this. But on another hand, it's going to make a lot of Mavs fans really mad. It's probably going to make you very mad. Max Christie said, the main message was stick together. The boat isn't burning. We're fine. We're 8 games in. It feels pretty crappy because we're losing. Offensively, we seem a little stagnant. The fact that he said the boat isn't burning. We're fine. We're 8 games in. Jason Kidd is going to try to sell you a bill of goods that says, you know, it's still early. We still got to figure this out. We've got injuries. And those are the excuses you're going to hear from this front office, from this coaching staff, from everybody involved. Well, you know, we've got injury. Anthony Davis is still out for us. Well, you know, Kyrie. Okay, but you knew these things going into the season. How did you not have contingencies for an offense without an Anthony Davis, an offense without Kyrie Irving, an offense that functioned at an NBA level, that had an 18-year-old that was supposed to be doing most of it, running a lot of it for you? There's just so many questions I have about the approach to this season. We have all these veterans. How does this team look lost, like just completely lost on one end when they have so many vets on the team? Klay Thompson, 4 championships. D'Angelo Russell's been an all-star. Daniel Gafford has been in the league a while. PJ Washington, those guys have both played in the NBA Finals. Najee Marshall coming off the bench. Caleb Martin has been to a finals. Like, you've got vets on this team. It's not like you're putting together this team of just guys that have never seen the floor in big moments. And these aren't even big moments. It's the regular season. But Jason Kidd, his message being, well, it's not burning. He's got to say that to the players, right? He's got to say that. I mean, what else is he going to say? But I don't expect you to believe that and for you to take that approach and say, oh, everything's fine. Yeah, everything's fine. We're only 8 games in. 2-6 against this schedule? How many times have I been here at home, at the American Airlines Center, at games? They've played 1 road game, and they've played 1 neutral site game in Mexico City. They've played the Pacers team with nobody. They played the Thunder team with SGA and a bunch of, it's the end of their role players, end of their bench role players guys. They've played the Pacers with nobody. They played the Pelicans with nobody. They played the Wizards team. They played the Spurs, who look like world beaters. Okay, I'll give you that one. They beat the Raptors. Okay, all right. They played the Pistons. Okay. But, man, you look at this team, and you're just like, the boat may not be burning for you, Jason Kidd, but it sure is from the outside looking in. Like, I'm looking at it, and, like, maybe you guys are below deck, and you're in a room that is confined within the hull of the ship because it's burning from the outside. You guys may not think it is on the inside. Maybe you guys have a bunch of water hoses in there that you're about to go put it out. But it does not look that way out here. And Jason Kidd said this about the offense, about why the offense isn't working right now. He said, that's easy. You've got to make shots. We're not making shots. We're getting great looks. The threes have been wide open. They just haven't gone in on a consistent basis. You don't have NBA three-point shooters good enough for that kind of an answer. You have not created good enough looks. The Mavs are generating corner threes. I'll give them that. They are generating corner threes. I think that last I checked, they were 5th in the NBA in amount of corner threes taken per game. But they're also like 4th in the NBA in mid-range shots. This is not a team that should be taking all these mid-range shots. You do not have enough talented players. Those are bailout shots. Those are shots that we didn't have anything else going for us in this offense, and so we just got to put up something. This team's not getting to the rim enough for how big they've been. And yes, they've been hurt, sure. But I don't think it's just missing shots. The Mavs, even if oh my gosh, this offense is just. There's this stat that goes around that's effective field goal percentage based on location, and you look at what the Mavs are. It's on cleaning the glass, and you go and check it out, and you're like, okay, well, let me go look at this. All right, the Mavs right now are 29th in the NBA in effective field goal rating. So their field goal percentage, considering all the looks all around, it's a better way to measure efficiency. They're 29th in the NBA, their worst one. Based on the location of those shots, they should be 19th in the NBA. Okay. They should be 54.6% on their effective field goal rate, considering all the locations of the shots. So maybe you could sell me that they should be a little bit better based on that. They should make some of those shots. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you, they just got to make shots and that's it. I'm not buying that. Coming up, Cooper Flagg said something concerning after this game. Should we be concerned about it? Let's talk about that more. Locked on NBA. Or Locked on Mavs on Locked on NBA continues going on right now. Today's episode of Locked on Mavs is brought to you by Gusto. Let's be real. No one starts a business and is like, I'm ready to do all the nitty-gritty. I'm ready to do all the little stuff like tax withholding, calculating that, managing payroll spreadsheets, doing all that, sifting over all the different HR things you got to do. Man, I've done some HR stuff with Locked on, and it is not fun ever. So that's where Gusto comes in. Take the stress out of payroll, benefits, and HR so you can focus on running your business and supporting your team. Go check it out. It's the all-in-one remote-friendly payroll and HR platform that makes managing your team simple, transparent, and fast. Whether you're hiring, onboarding, or paying employees, Gusto helps you do it all from one place without the hassle or the hidden fees. So take them up for it. They do unlimited payroll runs for one monthly price, which means no surprise charges at the end of the month. You can't deal with one more charge. Like, I don't want to deal with one more streaming service. Try Gusto today at gusto.com/lockedonnba. You get 3 months free with your first payroll. That's right. 3 months free of free payroll at gusto.com/lockedonnba. One more time, gusto.com/lockedonnba. Also brought to you by FanDuel.com. Go check out FanDuel. The NBA is back, and it's here. There's no other place. Check out FanDuel, and go check out a different team. Go check out some other different team, or maybe go check out the Cowboys. They just made a big trade, so maybe you want to check out, let's see what they're doing. Right now, Cowboys coming up, not this weekend, but next, against the Raiders. They're 3.5-point favorites. So if you're real confident about that, and you've never used FanDuel before, put down $5 on that. If you feel real confident the Cowboys are going to win that game, put down $5. If you win, you get $300 in bonus bets. That's a huge win right there. $300 in bonus bets to use across the app on anything else. So go ahead, head to FanDuel.com, sign up, play your game with FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. Please gamble responsibly. It's the One More Thing, a bonus episode of Locked on Mavs. Thanks for checking it out, hanging out with me. We've got the postgame show with me and Slightly. We were aghast and just had so many things to say after that game. So go check out that episode. Isaac had One More Thing the other day. We were doing a lot of bonus episodes because there's a lot of stuff to talk about for this team. And I want to talk about some of the things Cooper Flagg said after this game because there's some things that I think maybe we could be a little bit concerned about with Cooper Flagg, but I don't know that I'm sounding an alarm bell yet. He was asked about this game, and he's asked about losing, and this is what Cooper Flagg had to say. For me, it's the most I've lost since, I think, ever. It's obviously a lot different when you have to adapt to playing a lot more games. I wouldn't say anybody's happy. Obviously, guys are trying to stay level-headed and know we have a lot more games to go, and it's still really early. Speaking personally, I know it's not fun to just keep losing games. This happens. This happens with literally every number one pick, every top draft pick. They've gone their whole lives playing on the best AAU teams because they were on them, playing on the best high school teams because they were on them, playing on the best college teams because they were on them and because they got recruited by those colleges. And you hear a quote like this and you go, man, I'm concerned. What if Cooper Flagg gets upset and he doesn't want to stay here? And there's all these things that start running through your head as a fan probably. But this happens to everyone. It shouldn't have happened to Cooper Flagg, though. This should have been the team with depth. Cooper Flagg and his camp were reportedly excited to join a team with veterans like this Mavericks team, with a chance to win and to be a playoff team like this Mavericks team. And they have shown none of those things yet. So if you're going to be concerned about anything, be concerned about the viability of this Mavs team right now. For all the reasons stated. The lack of getting another point guard. The lack of an offensive system that makes sense with the personnel, apparently. The lack of preparation for this team to deal with an Anthony Davis injury or to deal with any of the injuries or to deal with the schedule in front of them or to deal with so many different things. I mean, I'm not concerned about this Cooper Flagg quote. I'm more concerned about what the Mavs losing does to a Cooper Flagg, like to a player like this. Couple good things about Cooper Flagg after the game. He was asked about signing autographs, that he always will sign autographs for kids and stuff like that. And he said this, which I thought was hilarious and awesome. I'm 18. I'm not that far removed from being those kids. Honestly, he's not. If you think about some of the kids that are asking for autographs, he's probably like the same age or like 2 or 3 years removed from that. I thought I still got a little, or he said, wanting an autograph or wanting pictures with players when I was younger, so I know what it is. I know what it's like to be there and support somebody and know how much it can mean and even change somebody's life just to stop and say hello. What an incredible thing for an 18-year-old to know at this point in his career, that he matters to fans, he matters to kids, he matters to some of these people in a way that's different and bigger than basketball. Like, that's awesome. He has been put in this impossible situation where, well, first of all, on the basketball court, apparently, but he's been put in this impossible situation where he's dealing with the remnants of this Luka trade. I saw multiple Luka Lakers jerseys tonight. I hear it all the time. I made a joke about yesterday in our comment section. There was over 50 comments that mentioned Luka Doncic. It's not going away. We talked about it on the show, the postgame show, because you have to. Like, it just is ever present in wherever you are. It feels like Luka's Force Ghost is following me around. He's still alive. Did anybody have a Force Ghost in theirs? No, they didn't. They were all dead. But for Cooper Flagg to know this and to know, like, hey, I'm going to do my part to make somebody's day. Like, that is massive. And I think that's huge. I think that was awesome. I really liked that. Cooper Flagg, about the offensive organization tonight, he said, I thought we just played natural. I thought we still got a little sticky at times, but I think we've got to keep working on moving the ball, getting organized, and just attacking mismatches. But I think we could have been a little bit better organized tonight. There are a lot of possessions where we just got guys in the wrong spots. Yeah, that's right. They're not getting quality shots. They're not getting quality looks. They were a little bit more organized tonight. They did play with the point guard for the whole game, pretty much, which is fun. Great. Finally. Great. Love that. But it is interesting that the 18-year-old player is like, hey, yeah, we were finally organized tonight because we had a guy that could handle the ball and all that. Ugh, frustrating team. But, hey, we're following Cooper Flagg, and let's just see what happens with him for the rest of the season, because the Mavs, there's a long runway with him. You've got the whole rest of his rookie contract. We'll see what happens with him going forward. He's the future now. We knew this team was not going to be a championship team. I am frustrated that this team was not a playoff team, or is not going to be, it looks like. It is also still early. But we'll be here on Locked On Mavs. We'll follow it all. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me on Locked On Mavs. The one more thing. Appreciate you. Go check out all the great things. Check the QR code links in the description for different ways to follow the show. Guys, thanks so much for listening to Locked On Mavs. Peace out.